Okay, last week I moved an emergency motion in Parliament. I asked the Parliament if the government insisted to implement the GST on the 1st of April, which I asked them to postpone or better still cancel. But if the government insisted, so I begged the government to have the motion to debate. Maybe we should have a trial period, 3 months or half a year, for the market, for the consumer or even the traders to familiarize with the GST implementation and to learn the weaknesses and the mistake throughout this trial period. This morning, my assistant went to a shop, a very reputable established shop, 7-Eleven, in one of the affluent area in KL, Desa Park City, bought a newspaper, The Star, and the worker insisted that my assistant has to pay the 6% GST. The Star is selling at 120, right? So I have a receipt here. So the GST 6%, he has to pay another 7 cents, but they round up. So my assistant has to pay 125 instead of 120. He has to pay 125 for the Star, and it applies to all the newspaper in 7-Eleven. So this has proven my point is correct. Now our commercial world today, starting today, commercial world has turned into a chaotic market because everyone doesn't know which one has to tax the GST and which items shouldn't be taxed with the GST. All consumers are worried whether to pay or not to pay, whether this will be cheated by the unscrupulous traders or not. So again, I will ask the government, if they refuse to cancel the project, please do a trial run, 3 months, so that we can learn our weaknesses, so that we can adapt to it.
Newspaper and books are exempted from GST. In fact, I've googled and it was reported widely, and even 4 days ago, FMT online they stated that GST is not applicable to newspaper and books. I think it's here. So this goes to show, not only, an establishment like 7-Eleven are not clear. What about the other companies, small traders? Do they charge or not to charge? So at the end of the day, we can see consumer is the one who has to pay unnecessarily. Sometimes like this, when it's actually non-GST payable, they charge GST. Even though 1% is 5 cents, it's not a lot, but in terms of the whole country, the trading is huge amount. So actually, I agree that, like what our Cukai Barangan said, government should temporarily set a period for trial run, 3 months or 6 months. I think that is very fair, so that people are familiarized with what is GST. I think at the moment, a lot of people are not even clear what is zero rated or that exempted. There is a lot of confusion in the country now. So I think what is only fair now is that the government, even though the amount of publicity they have gone on, it clearly shows that one simple matter, newspaper has already been announced, yet traders are charging GST.